AI, listen to me here. AI is not taking away your job. It is giving you creativity. It's giving you creativity like never before. AI is your tireless team member. Hello, and welcome to the Influence and Growth Mastery Podcast, where high performing CEOs and entrepreneurs learn to scale smarter. I'm Tonya Gossage, founder of Gossage Consulting and the Power Connectors. Right here, every week, you're going to discover the real strategies in referral marketing, authority building, and AI-powered automation to help you attract high-ticket leads and grow through smart connections, not cold outreach. Hey, we're back. I'm Tonya Gossage, your growth strategist and AI consultant behind the Who Not How plus AI movement. We've talked about this a little bit before, but I help CEOs scale with strategy, referrals, and AI without burning out. You may have heard me say it just a little bit differently, but today's episode is one of my favorites because it's the mindset shift that can change everything about how you lead. And so let's go ahead and dive into this. The who, not how for CEOs is the fastest way to scale without burnout. So stick with me here. You might have questions today, or let me even ask you some questions today about when you face a challenge in your business. This is maybe your first thought. How in the world am I going to get this done? I've been on some calls with people here in the last few days, and they're like, I'm so overwhelmed. I don't know where to start. I'm frustrated. I've got all the things going on. Has this ever been you? How am I ever going to get this done? If so, you're already slowing down your growth. In fact, one of the speakers had to get pretty motivational with some people. He was like, look, the reason you're not growing is because of your talk. And I had to sit there and think for a minute. He's so right on, because sometimes when we talk about, I'm so overwhelmed, I'm challenged, I'm burnt out, those are the ways that we become high performing. Listen to me, high performing CEOs don't ask how, they ask who. Because the truth is your business is not going to grow because of how much you can do. It's going to grow because of who you bring in to help you scale. Early in my leadership career, I wore every hat. Lots of reasons behind why I wore every hat. If there was a task that had to be done, guess who did it? Me. I'm raising both hands today. I did it. I thought that doing everything made me the most valuable leader in the company. Have you ever been there? But here's the reality that I want to share with you today. I actually was the bottleneck. Are you the bottleneck in your own business? Sometimes growth slows down, and maybe this was me. And I think not necessarily was it maybe in the entire company, but maybe in our department. Things were slowing down because I was the bottleneck. Growth slowed down in the department because maybe people were waiting on me and they couldn't move forward because they were waiting on me. And it wasn't until I shifted, and even maybe in my own business early on, because I was wearing all the hats. And then when I shifted back into my leadership role, that until I got back into that who, not how thinking, finding the right people, finding the right partners, and even using artificial intelligence as a team member that everything changed for me. I'm always going to talk about that because that's where it's at today. It's always choosing the right people, the right partners, and using artificial intelligence as a team member or maybe even as a virtual assistant. I bought my time back. Have you ever heard when something positive happens to people, they say, nobody's ever going to be able to tell me different because I know that I know that I know that that great thing happened to me and nobody can ever take it away from me. Those of you that are Christians, I don't want to go off into the religious world, but when you got saved, you knew that you knew that you knew that you found Christ. It's kind of the same thing. You know that you know that you know that things changed in your life. And so that's when everything changed for you. Same thing with artificial intelligence or when you find freedom as a CEO because you were able to delegate the things off that gave you freedom. It buys your time back. Your business is able to scale because of the changes that you made. My role finally changed from an employee to a true CEO. That's why I say, you may can see it back here behind me, lead like a CEO. You have to network, you have to build relationships, you have to delegate, and you have to use AI. So let's break this down into 4 CEO steps to apply this who, not how framework in your business right now. And number 1 is to identify your zone of genius. What is your zone? What are those things that make you great? As a CEO, your genius lies in the work that only you can do, or only you should be doing, like setting the vision, building authority, creating high value relationships, leading innovation. Those things are where your lane is. You look at the highway, one side of the lane is yours, and the other side of the lane is someone else's. Stay in your lane. Everything else is a distraction from your highest impact. Stay on your side of the lane so that you don't have a major accident, right? Stay in your lane. So, for example, vision and direction. It's setting the long-term strategy for your company. Long-term strategy. Where are you headed? The authority is being the face of your brand. Being the face of your brand, relationships, building the strategic partnerships and the referral networks for your brand. I'm the one who does that in my business today. I'm the one out there doing all of the revenue producing activity. Now, my team is giving me the resources that I need to do that. And that's great. But I'm the face, I'm the authority that's out there doing this on a day to day basis, building those partnerships, building those referral networks, leading to the other one, revenue, leading high ticket sale conversations that only me can close. They give us the resources, we go close the business. So if there's tasks out there that can be done 80% as well by someone else or artificial intelligence, it doesn't belong in our zone of genius. And I can tell you that as I'm getting certified as an AI consultant, there are tasks out there that artificial intelligence can do 100%. 100%. Now, we may feed it some information. Yes. We may ask it to dig a little bit deeper. Yes. But so maybe I shouldn't say 100%. Maybe I should say 98 or 99%. But artificial intelligence can do things so well today that even if we prime it good enough and we can create the custom GPTs or the chatbots, our team can do it for us. And so step number 2 is build a strategic network. Stop cold pitching. It doesn't work anymore. Maybe for some it does, but it doesn't work anymore. People don't want that. Cold messages, they feel transactional. And people are honestly, they're tired of them. I hear it every week in my networking calls. Every week, people say, I'm tired of that on LinkedIn. I'm tired of that in Facebook direct messages. I don't want that anymore. I'm moving away, or I don't answer them because they're all so cold. That's low trust, low return, and it damages your credibility. I'm laughing because I got one of those not long ago on Alignable. And I responded back to the person and I'm like, you just cold pitched me. That's not what this platform is all about. It's about networking. Build a relationship with me first, and then I'll hear you. I wouldn't even get on a one-on-one with them. And I have to be honest with you. After I replied back to them, they thanked me. They thanked me. I welcomed them into my 2 groups and said, I'll be happy to send you referrals if you will come and attend my events and learn how we build relationships, and I can learn more about who you're looking for. I'll be happy to send you referrals, but come to my events and let me teach you first how this platform works, and stop cold pitching. They thanked me. And I was glad that they took it well. Or if they didn't take it well, they responded back to me well. But that creates such low trust, low return, and it damages your credibility. Instead, focus on those strategic networking, building relationships. It's so important to connect. So important to connect. Referral partners. There's referral partners out there who are ready to serve your ideal clients. They are. I meet with them every single week on the Alignable platform. They're ready. I'm ready to send you your ideal clients, your referral partners, and your strategic partnerships. I'm referring every week, multiple times. Multiple times. You can go out and look at my testimonials and my recommendations, and you'll see that people thank me for doing it. They talk about how great I am at it. And I'm not here to brag about myself. I'm here to say that when you do it, people are appreciative of it. And that's what turns into business. Collaborators who can multiply your visibility through these shared events. There's people out there that once they go to these events and they're hearing these great things about people, they're turning around and doing articles on those people. That is the best way to get visibility and build your authority. It's the best way. And then there's those subject matter experts who expand your credibility just by association. There's people out there that give you the platform to speak so that you can build this. Relationship selling. It's not about chasing your clients. It's all about attracting them through trust. And trust comes from being a CEO who is connected, who's generous, and who is positioned as the authority. I have to tell you, your network is a hidden operating system. And when you build it with intention, it fuels referrals and authority and consistent growth without that cold pitching. Number 3 is integrate AI as your team member or your virtual assistant. AI, listen to me here. AI is not taking away your job. It is giving you creativity. It's giving you creativity like never before. Entrepreneurs today aren't being replaced by AI. They're being elevated by it. AI is your tireless team member. Did you know that AI never gets tired? Did you know that it doesn't need PTO? Did you know that it works 24/7? I have that on my team. Do you have it on your team? It handles repetitive tasks like marketing, follow up, workflow automation, so that you, as the CEO, can work on creativity and work on relationships and work on leadership. Oh my goodness. And you aren't having to pay it hardly anything a month. Maybe if you're only using Chat GPT, you're paying it $20 a month. Or if you have Perplexity, maybe paying it, I don't know, $25 a month. You have Claude, you have Gemini, you have Ideogram, you have HeyGen. And maybe a few of those tools together, you're maybe paying $150 a month for a full-time virtual assistant. Is that not crazy? And they work like a $200,000 employee. That is crazy. That is crazy. And depending upon how you're using it, you can even use it as a virtual strategist. You can use it as an accountant, use it as an attorney, use it as a copywriter, use it as a marketing strategist, use it as a public relations person with 20 years experience, 35 years experience. You can hire your virtual assistant, your AI virtual assistant, to be the type of team member you want it to be. Is that not phenomenal? Did you know that if you've never written a book, you can write a book in no time with your team member? Did you know that if you're not an artist, you can draw? It's crazy. It is crazy the things that you can do. Did you know that you can create a full training program in just minutes using artificial intelligence? You can. Did you know that you can make multiple 5 figures a month, or maybe even multiple 6 figures a month by being a CEO, delegating your work, and using artificial intelligence? Yes, you can. Did you know that you can use Gamma? Have you heard of Gamma? Oh my gosh, Gamma is phenomenal. Did you know that you could use ChatGPT, create a training or an ebook, move it over into Gamma, maybe add to it, add some pictures, and create a training program in Gamma? 16, 18, $20 a month. And then if you have CEOs or other people, I'm not sure who's listening to this, but if you want to sell that presentation or that training program, $200 to $1,700, I see people doing it every freaking day. Every freaking day. So don't tell me that AI is taking over our job and not giving us creativity. It may be taking over some of your jobs, but learn AI so that you can get a better job. Crazy. You need a project manager who organizes workflows? AI can step into that role. Looking for personalized follow-up emails? AI can handle it. Are you a CEO that needs to schedule your dog to be groomed next week? Let AI do it for you. It can do it. Do you need it to clean up your emails? Do you need it to tell you every single day what you need to work on for the day? Do you need it to go in and organize your calendar and schedule focus time every day? It can do it. Attach your Google email or your Google Calendar and your email, your Canva account, whatever. Do it. Get off your schedule what doesn't need to be there and let artificial intelligence be a team member. Hire a real virtual assistant to help you if that's the direction that you need to go. The point is, or the point isn't replacement, it's expansion. AI gives you back the space to innovate, to lead, to scale. And here's step number 4. You need to hire for growth, not just relief. This one's personal for me. I've told you this story before. When I hired in the past, I looked for people who were smarter than me in the areas of their expertise, not my expertise, their expertise. Why? Because it made me look good. Yeah, it did. It made me have a strong team, a strong department. Because when you hire for relief, here, I've told you how to get relief, but when you hire for relief, you're only treading water. But when you hire for growth, you multiply your opportunities. Hire for both, okay? Growth hires bring new skills that you do not have. AI is going to give you that. Virtual assistants are going to give you that. New markets you couldn't reach alone. New ideas that push your business forward. New hires and partners become extensions of your brand. They're part of you. You want partners. They open doors, they elevate your standards, and free you to lead at the highest level possible. Relief hires help you survive. Growth hires help you scale. And that's what I'm here to do. So the question isn't right now, who can help me right now? Which I've heard this question over the last week. Who can help me right now? Who wants to be my accountability partner right now? Who can mentor me right now? It's who can help me grow into the business that I want to lead. I've worked with CEOs that are completely maxed out. They thought scaling meant working harder, staying at the office longer, doing more work. But once they shifted into the who, not how mindset, building strategic networks, building strategic networks and integrating AI and hiring for growth, they doubled their capacity, their revenue in just a few months. Doubled their capacity and their revenue in just a few months. Listen to me. This is not theory. It's how modern CEOs lead. So here's your next step. If last week you didn't download the CEO Bottleneck audit worksheet, do it this week. It's your tool to see exactly where your zone of genius is and what task you need to get off of your desk, get out of your email, off your computer, and where AI or your team member needs to step in and help you. You're going to find that worksheet in the show notes. I want you to remember this. Your business is not going to scale because of what you do. It's going to scale because of who you bring with you. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you have not subscribed to this podcast, do it now. And I'll see you again next week. Thanks for tuning in to the Influence and Growth Mastery podcast. If you're ready to attract high-ticket leads, scale with AI, and grow through powerful referral networks, visit my website, gossageconsulting.com. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and share this episode with any CEO who is ready to simplify, scale, and succeed without the burnout. Until next time, stay influential and keep building smart connections that drive the real growth. See you soon.